In the Bhagavatam, there's a verse in which it's said, if Krishna loves you, he's going to take your money away. And this scares a lot of devotees. It gives a lot of devotees a very negative attitude towards surrender. And I want to talk about this because we need to clear this up. In the Bhagavatam, this verse says, Hari Harishe Tadanam Shanai. If I love you, I take away your wealth. What does this mean? We have the example of Prabhupada. Prabhupada was meant to preach. Krishna made his life fall apart at a certain age. His family was not helpful. His business was robbed. That was Krishna's mercy because Prabhupada had a mission. Parikshit Maharaj, he had a mission to hear the Bhagavatam. So Krishna arranged a push. Something would happen. Everything would be lost. Everything would be taken away. Many of us, before we became devotees, we had experiences where we lost something. And we turned to God, to Krishna. Tell me, what should I do? Are you there? Hello, are you there? But generally, unless Krishna really needs to push us, we see that rather than take away, Krishna gives. Ananyas chintayantamam ye jana pariyupasate tesham nityabhyuktanam yogakshema baham yaham. I preserve what you have, I give what you lack. Surrender unto me, and I will protect you from all sinful reactions. Do not worry. There are 6 symptoms of surrender. 2 of them are faith that Krishna will protect us and faith that Krishna will maintain us. So as we look through the scriptures, we see a preponderance of shlokas assuring us that if we surrender, we will be taken care of. Do you know any hungry devotees? I've never met any. There's not a preponderance of shlokas saying if you surrender, there's going to be trouble, there's going to be misery. As I said, usually that happens before you become a devotee. Krishna sets you up so you're ready. So I think it's important. Otherwise, I've seen many devotees say, I'm afraid to surrender because I'm afraid if I do, bad things will happen. Well, what's the source of thinking that bad things will happen? Well, if you surrender to Lord Shiva, he gives you everything. If you surrender to Krishna, he takes away everything. Where is that really found? It's found in that one verse, and that one verse is very specific for specific devotees and specific situations that need to be pushed. But we see in the majority of cases, what Krishna is doing is he's giving, he's protecting, he's maintaining, he's asking us to have faith that he will give, he will protect and maintain. So much better we think that way. So if you think, what if I surrender, what if, and you have some negative scenario in your head, switch it around and think, if I surrender, what if, positive scenario, and then you'll be more inspired to surrender, because actually the positive scenario is actually what's going to happen. The negative scenario, if it does happen, it's just to move you a little bit. And once you move and you're in the right place, the positive scenario will be there. So it's very important to remember that surrendering to Krishna is not torture. Surrendering to Krishna is beautiful.